Man is the maker of his own destiny. Swami Vivekanand. Book name Anubhut Yogavali Falit Jyotish. Astrology is a result of past and present deeds in conjuncture with planetary positions. What is astrology? The knowledge which unveils the sun's position and all the planetary positions is known as astrology. It helps in estimating the positions, size, radius, rotation, and revolution of planets, constellations, stars, and comets, etc. Horology in the modern world is that branch of study which deals with timekeeping. However, the ancient art of horology studies such microscopic thoughts that the modern days physicists cannot imagine the process, hence they reject this theory. The reason for mismatch between modern science and ancient science. The reason for this is one can use the sensory organs to understand the science of corporeal things, but to study that which is formless is beyond the scope of sensory organs. It is not always necessary that everything that is happening is always because of the corporeal involvement. Aspects of astrology combining physical and subtle. Astrology provides two aspects of a planet, one that can be determined mathematically, such as shape, size, rotation, revolution. Upon establishing this, astrologers then study the non physical, that is, formless factors of the planet that includes warmth, cruel, auspicious, inauspicious, sinful, gall, phlegm, and vayu, that is, air. That aspect of the planet which describes the associated results from it to do not have any physical size and shape. Moreover, all these aspects are present in our physical body as well. It is that indestructible and spiritual energy that gets all the work done, giving us an impression that the physical body has achieved the result. Since we have these factors available in our body as well, it is for this reason why we worship the planets and regard them in the way we do. Gems you will uncover in this book. This book aims to describe the mathematics and ancient knowledge acquired by our sages to give an understanding that how everything happening around us has a reason and why nothing ever happened to us was irrational. It further dives deeper into the philosophy of karma and establishes that every action or act or deed performed by us will lead to a result and it will only be nullified only when we experience it. Few excerpts from the book. Yat pindate tat brahmande. Whatever is in the microsome is also in the macrosome. This explains that each and every body possesses the tiniest seed in it that contains all the properties of the universe. If we understand the microsome or the body, that is pind or miniature, sufficiently enough, we may understand the universe to some extent. Our ancient sages acquired the knowledge of universe by experimental study of this matter only. They composed a branch of study called Yoga through these experiments. Through this process, it is claimed that no knowledge is difficult to acquire, be it universal or internal. Indian philosophy explains three forms of karmas, namely, first, sanchit, that is accumulated, the arithmetic sum of all the karmas, including from all the previous lives to till date, are known as accumulated karma. Second, prarabdha, destined. That part of the accumulated karma from where we have started experiencing the fruits of the previous karmas is called as destined karma. Third, kriyaman, that is functional or current. The current karmas for which we will experience the fruits in the future. By putting in hard work and dedication in the right direction, using proper methodologies, every human is capable of writing their own destiny. The biggest potential that we have as human is to think, act, and deliver rationally during adversarial conditions and turn the table around by writing our future. If the literature would have been believed in complete dependence on mere luck factor, then it would have not discussed the various solutions during difficulties. Few topics covered in the book: the principles of planetary positions, age and disease, parents, siblings and relationships, art and education, married life, and childbirth.